how's it going? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're continuing to build more Mario characters, and it's time for Toad. Now, I got this Toad from candypatterns.com, description down below. So we're going to be using some red wool, black, white, light gray, brown, blue, and then just a couple blocks of our white hardened clay for its skin tone. So we're going to begin this little fella by lining up and placing 5 black wools. So hopefully this is not too close. I think we'll be more than fine enough. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after we place 5 black wools, we're going to place a brown, then a black, and then down here we're going to place 6 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So make sure you guys have this. Pause it if you need to. Then we're going to grab 1 brown, and we're going to go up by 3 on the side. 1, 2, 3. Then a brown with 3 black wools on the top. So after we build something, I'm going to take a big step back so we can get everything in frame, basically in the shot. That way, if you just need a little bit extra time to finish building the pixel art, you don't have to worry about me going too fast, because you can manage the pace of the video by shutting me up and slowing me down by hitting pause, and then click play when you're ready to go. So that way I don't gotta worry about leaving anybody behind, and we can keep this video moving at a pretty brisk pace without the fear of someone getting left behind. So then what we're going to do is that we're gonna grab our light gray wool. We're gonna place a light gray wool here, then a white and 4 light gray wools. And then we can just grab our black wool directly below it. And if you really want to count how many black wools you need to do, it's gonna be 6 black wools. And then we're going to place 1 diagonal black wool here. And towards the left over here, we're going to place a brown with a black. And then 2 brown wools with 2 black wools on the side. And then finally, we're going to place 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be Toad's little shoes. That's what they're going to look like after we fill it in with brown wool, which we're going to do at the end of the video. But for now, don't worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. That was my attempt at an Italian accent, so my bad. Forgive me about that. Alright, so back to Toad. Right here in the middle, we're going to go straight up by 7 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the side, we're going to place 4 blue wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a black on the bottom. So once again, we're going to go straight up by 7, and then we're going to go down by 4 with a black on the bottom. And now we're going to do its little hand. So for its little hand, over here, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 1, 2, 3. So make sure it's right here. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 white hardened clay, 1, 2, 3 white hardened clay, and then 2 white hardened clays, just like that. So have 3, 3, 2. And then we just have to do 2 black wools on the side, 1 diagonal, and then 2 on the top. Then what we're going to do next is that right here, next to the blue, we're going to place 6 black wools towards the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 more block on the bottom. Then we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our white hardened clay, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then up by 1, 2, 3. Now let's go ahead and fill this in with some white hardened clay. Now starting on top of the blue towards the left, we are going to place 8 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Then moving on, right here we're going to place 4 blue wools, making a cube. And then 2 black wools on the side, and then 3 on the top. Let's go ahead and just finish filling this in with blue. There we go. Took no time. And then we're going to place a blue in this corner with a black wool on the top and on the side. Then down here, we are going to place 7 black wools towards the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to place 1 black wool here, connecting these 2 guys. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to grab our white hardened clay. We're just going to do a row here. You don't really have to count it. You just got to make sure that it reaches this end. And then we're going to go up by 2. And place a diagonal black wool. Then we're going to place 2 white hardened clays, 2 black wools, white hardened clay, and another black wool. And there you go. Now time for the head for Toad himself. So I think they're actually gonna run into each other. So oh no, we're gonna have to break this guy a bit. But don't worry about it. I'll probably just do that off camera when it's time. Okay, so where were we? Time for his face. So for his face, what we're going to do is that we're gonna worry about the smile and the eyes. So we're gonna grab our white hardened clay and we're gonna place 1 white hardened clay here with 2 black wools on the top. So let me step back so you guys can better see where it needs to go. So just follow this line and then place a white hardened clay with 2 black wools on the top. And then for the eyeballs on the right here, we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And on the left, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And then the only thing we have left to do for the eyeballs is just to go up by 3 black wools. Like so. And there you go. That's going to be his face. We still have to do the border of it. Just the sides, the cheeks, everything else. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's move the white hardened clay just a little bit closer so it's easier to work with. So we're going to start down here. We're going to place a white hardened clay with 2 black wools. And then 4 white hardened clays with 4 black wools up the side. Then we're going to place black wools with a diagonal black wool. Now let's move over here. We're going to place white hardened clay with a black wool. Then 3 white hardened clays with 3 black wools on the side. Awesome. Then we're going to go up by 2 black wools, and we need to have 2 more diagonal black wools. So we're going to go white hardened clay, black, white hardened clay, black. And then finally, to connect this, guys, we're going to place a white hardened clay, and then 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there you go. That's going to be his face. We still have to go fill it in with some white hardened clay. But we'll do that at the end of the video. He looks like a little baby now. That's funny. Alright, so now time for Toad. His big mushroom head. Alright, so we're going to begin with the left side. We're going to place 1 black wool here. And let's move the light gray closer now. So we're going to place that 1 black wool in the middle of this tree. And we're going to place 1 light gray. Then 2 black wools on the left. 1, 2. And 4 across the top with an extra 1 there. So make sure you guys have this. Then we're going to place a black with a white wool and a black on the left. Then we're going to place a red with a light gray on the right and 2 black wools on the side. And oh no, I'm gonna have to break this guy. Just, hopefully this is enough. There we go. And then let's go ahead and place 2 more red wools with a light gray on the right. And then above this light gray, we're gonna go straight up by 6 red wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over here, we're gonna place a red wool, and then we're gonna go up by 5 on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Then we're gonna grab our red wool. We're gonna place 1 red wool and then 2 black wools on the top. And then we're going to place 2 red wools towards the right. And then we're going to have to fill this in, but we're going to fill that in at the end of the video. We're not going to worry about it now. Let's take a big step back. I would recommend to pause it here. Now we have the little guy almost completely finished. We only have a couple more steps to do for his forehead. Alright, so let's get back to it. We're going to place 4 diagonal black wool. So we're going to go black, 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 and then 1 more black. There we go. So make sure you have 4 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to grab our light gray. We're going to place 2 light grays with 2 black wools, then a light gray. Then we're going to go down right below this light gray with 4 red wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place a white with a red on the right. Now let's go back up here. We're going to add 2 black wools. So 1, 2. Then a red wool. And then 7 black wools going towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to place a red with 2 black wools. And we're going to place 1 light gray here, a red on the left. Then below this light gray, we're going to go down by 4 red wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to attach 3 red wools on the side. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place a white with 5 red wools on the left. 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. And there we go. And then we just have to fill that in with red when we fill everything else in. So now let's move down here. We're going to move over here. Do you see this 4 black wools? Well, what we're going to do is that in the second block from the top right here, 1, 2, we're going to place 2 black wools. Then we're going to place 2 light grays with a black on the right. Then we're going to add a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a black wool on the right. Then we're going to place a light gray and 2 diagonal light grays. Awesome. Then over here, we're going to place one more light gray. And on the left, we're going to go up by 9 light gray. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now on the right down here, we're going to place 2 red wools and 2 black wools. Then we're going to place 6 red wools, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with a black wool on the top, and then just 6 black wools down the side. Then we're going to place 2 reds, 2 light grays, and 2 black wools. Followed up by a black, a light gray. And then here we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to add one more light gray. And that's going to be it, guys. After we do that, we're pretty much done. We just have to go ahead and fill it in with the correct blocks. So let's take a big step back. Let's see what we have built. And that's going to be Toad. So yeah, just fill in the little red parts with, of course, some red wool. This guy with, oh no, look, you see this little detail area? We have to go add that. Good thing we stepped back. Alright, so for this section, we're going to add just a little bit of detail. And that's going to be 4 blocks of our light gray. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. So yeah, I would recommend stopping the video right here so you can see the little guy on the left. Just fill him in. Does that make sense? Alright, so yeah, just fill this little section in with some white hardened clay. The rest of his diaper or whatever he's using with some white wool. The shoes, of course, brown. The face with some white hardened clay. And then this mushroom part with white and the little dots with red wool. So I know I usually do that at the end, but I think for here it's going to be easier if I just stop the video here and you guys can see what needs to be done. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this pixel art tutorial on how to build Toad, hit that like button. If you didn't, then dislike it, but hopefully not too many people disliked it. Subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos, and as always, this has been William Riley from Rocket Zero. Tell your friends about us, and we'll see you next time.